Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the Meloni's Matter Show, where we highlight artists, business owners, and we talk about the matters of the community. Today's guest is Mr. Bryant Foxworth, CEO of Entrepreneurs of Baltimore LLC. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Meloni's Matters. Guys, I'm excited. You know I'm excited about every show, but I'm really excited about today's show. And the reason is because we have Mr. Bryant Foxworth, and he's going to talk to us a little bit today about his journey and his work. So, Bryant, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you again. I believe this is my second show with you.
Second time.
Yes.
Second time. Yeah.
And everything is, the last show I was on with you was about a year and a half ago.
Right.
Everything, ever since then, things have progressed.
Okay.
Now I have a larger cast, people that actually are doing big things in Baltimore as far as acting, modeling, starting their own clothing line,
Nice.
and a bunch of other things, art, you know, acting, got professional actors here. I got one of the biggest, two biggest music producers in the city here, one of the biggest rap artists here in the city right now. I believe his CDs are in stores now,
Nice.
the downtown locker room, I believe.
Wow.
So the movement is going good. My thing is just completing season one.
Okay.
You know, and trying to get this to a major network and showing the world what we all have to offer.
Now, let me ask you this, because when we first did your first show, none of these people look the same. So tell us about the transition a little
Okay, well, you know, I was just getting started.
Right.
So I had two main cast members. Unfortunately, they're not here today. You're going to
Okay.
meet them later on during the season one. And basically, I just did my research. I have an awesome assistant now. I mean, the way technology is now through, Facebook, Instagram, I was able to do my research on finding the right type of cast for the show.
Okay,
I
because that's
interviewed-
important.
Yeah, definitely,
That's important.
definitely. Because I can have a great concept, great vision, but this reality show would be nowhere if I didn't have a good cast. And that's what I love about y'all.
Absolutely, absolutely. So tell us about your movement. Tell us what this is all about, because you have these great people, apparently. So tell us about your vision, your dreams.
All right, my dream, my vision actually is to basically be a stepping stool for a large amount of people to make their dreams come true and to show the world what they have to offer.
Okay. So your project is about what?
Basically, young entrepreneurs, people that
Okay.
are dedicated, inspired, and what they're doing.
Okay.
And a lot of people, it goes one ear and out the other when you hear about entrepreneurship, but it's a beautiful thing because actually it's a lot of sacrifice and people don't
It
know.
is.
And I'd say that's what I love about this show, because it's not just showing, it's showing people from the ground up, making business decisions, making financial risks, taking losses. It's not easy being an entrepreneur.
It's not.
And we're going to show you firsthand what we really go through.
Yeah.
And this should really be something, that will inspire the youth.
Okay, so I know I asked you this in the previous show, so I'm going to ask you again. Do you think this will be a blueprint for you, for young entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs in general?
Yes, definitely. Also, too, in season one, you're going to see us actually at a middle school. Where actually I'm a guest. I'm going to be the guest speaker, and honestly, I'm going to tell these young people. Maybe even ask some questions like, who hates to see somebody? Let's say not just successful. Who hates to see somebody not dressed well? You know what I mean? And don't think you're a bully. What if I told you there's a woman in Switzerland who had the same mind frame when she was in middle school and she became a big-time fashion designer? You never know, what you can turn, what's inside of you can turn good. Yes, it is going to be an awesome blueprint. Yes, it's actually, going to really inspire the youth.
Okay. So my last question to you is, what do you want people to take away from this movement? Because this is a movement.
Yeah, don't be afraid to go after your dreams.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Also, too, don't be intimidated by it. You will take losses. Like I said, you will take, financial risk. But if you really want something in life, you got to go get it, you know? You got to be determined. You got to be able to handle peer pressure. You got to, people are going to tell you can't do it. And even if this show doesn't make it, I'm going to inspire people. Right. Mark my words on that. Melanie, you know me.
Right, right.
Y'all see me on Facebook, entrepreneur all the way through it, you know? you know.
I think a lot, but I'm gonna ask you one more question. How many no's or how many people have you come encounter with that said you're not going to make it?
Not that many. I'm really cocky.
Okay.
I mean,
that's honest. That's honest.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and then you have, I'm at that age now, and the way and type of people I keep around me, people aren't going to tell you that directly. You know, you see them rolling their eyes in the back of their head, in the corner of their eyes. I mean, it is what it is. And people, when they say you can't do it, that means they can't do it. You're not them.
Okay. Wow, and they can't see the vision.
No, that's the beautiful thing about being an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
the odds is always going to be against you because you can only see your vision.
Right.
So the thing is, that's why I got to make this into a reality. You know, and I took it in the bigger step. I'm making it into a reality show.
Yeah, I was going to say that. He took my punchline away from me. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Meloni's Matters. Guys, I'm excited. You know I'm excited about every show, but I'm really excited about today's show. And the reason is because we have Mr. Bryant Foxworth, and he's going to talk to us a little bit today about his journey and his work. So Brian, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you again. I believe this is my second show with you.
Second time.
Yes.
Second time, yeah.
And everything is, the last show I was on with you was about 1.5 years ago.
Right.
Everything, ever since then, things have progressed. Okay. Now I have a larger cast, people that actually are doing big things in Baltimore as far as acting, modeling, starting their own clothing line,
nice.
And a bunch of other things, art, you know, you got professional actors here. I got one of the biggest, two biggest music producers in the city here. Okay. One of the biggest rap artists here in the city right now. I believe his CDs are in stores now. Nice. The downtown locker room, I believe. Wow. So the movement is going good. My thing is just completing season 1.
Okay.
You know, and trying to get this to a major network and showing the world what we all have to offer.
Now, let me ask you this, because when we first did your first show, none of these people look the same. So tell us about the transition.
Okay, well, you know, I was just getting started. Right. So I had 2 main cast members. Unfortunately, they're not here today. You're going to meet them later on during the season 1. And basically, I just did my research. I have an awesome assistant now. I mean, the way technology is now through Facebook, Instagram, I was able to do my research on find the right type of cast for the show.
Okay, because that's important.
Yeah, definitely. Because I can have a great concept, great vision, but this reality show would be nowhere if I didn't have a good cast. And that's what I love about y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So tell us about your movement. Tell us what this is all about, because you have these great people, apparently. So tell us about your vision, your dreams.
All right, my dream, my vision actually is to basically be a stepping stool for a large amount of people to make their dreams come true and to show the world what they have to offer.
Okay. So your project is about what?
Basically, young entrepreneurs, people that are dedicated, inspired, and what they're doing. Okay. And a lot of people, it goes one ear and out the other when you hear about entrepreneurship, but it's a beautiful thing because actually it's a lot of sacrifice and people don't know. And that's what I love about this show, because it's not just showing, it's showing people from the ground up, making business decisions, making financial risks, taking losses. It's not easy being an entrepreneur.
It's not.
You know, and we're going to show you firsthand what we really go through. Yeah. And this should really be something, that will inspire the youth.
Okay, so I know I asked you this in the previous show, so I'm going to ask you again. Do you think this will be a blueprint for you, for young entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs in general?
Yes, definitely. Also, too, in season 1, you're going to see us actually at a middle school. We're actually I'm a guest. I'm going to be the guest speaker, and honestly, I'm going to tell these young people. Maybe even ask some questions like, who hates to see somebody? Let's say not just successful. Who hates to see somebody not dressed well? You know what I mean? Don't think you're a bully. What if I told you there's a woman in Switzerland who had the same mind frame when she was in middle school and she became a big-time fashion designer? You never know, what you can turn, what's inside of you can turn good. Yes, it is going to be an awesome blueprint. Yes, it's actually, going to really inspire the youth.
Okay. So My last question to you is, what do you want people to take away from this movement? Because this is a movement.
Yeah, don't be afraid to go after your dreams.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Also too, don't be intimidated by it. I mean, you will take losses. Like I said, you will take, financial risk. But if you really want something in life, you gotta go get it, you know? I mean, you gotta be determined. You gotta be able to handle peer pressure. You gotta, people want to tell you can't do it. I mean, and even if this show doesn't make it, I'm going to inspire people. Right. Mark my words on that. Meloni, you know me.
Right, right.
Y'all see me on Facebook, Entrepreneur all the way through it, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
I think I lied, but I'm going to ask you one more question. How many no's or how many people have you come encounter with that say, you're not going to make it?
Not that many. I'm really cocky.
Okay. That's honest. That's honest.
Yeah, it is what it is. And then you have, I'm at that age now in the way and type of people I keep around me, people aren't going to tell you that directly. You know, you see them rolling their eyes in the back of their head, in the corner of their eyes. It is what it is. And people, when they say you can't do it, that means they can't do it. You're not them.
Okay. Wow, and they can't see the vision.
No, that's the beautiful thing about being an entrepreneur. Yeah, the odds is always going to be against you because you can only see your vision.
Right.
So the thing is, that's why I got to make this into a reality. You know, and I took it even a bigger step. I'm making it into a reality show. Yeah,
I was going to say that. He took my punchline away from me. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
If you are a business owner and you need help with taking your business to the next level, please contact Mr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. You can reach him at jnfenterprises.com. Are you looking for a room to rent? We have rooms in West Baltimore City. Please call 443-790-6303. You must have proof of income and a state-issued ID.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you guys for staying tuned. So we're going to talk to the cast members. This is a movement, so I really want to take this opportunity to let the cast members tell you about their position in this movement. And not only their position, but what are they doing? So here we go. Terrence, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Introducing Terrence Whitehurst.
Blessings to everyone. My name is Terrence Whitehurst. I'm originally from Southeast DC, Oxon Hill raised, and I'm a professional actor. I did about 3 or 4 America's Most Wanted reenactments. Nice. Apparently there's some fellas that look like me that have done some crime in the past. A couple of bank robberies and a couple of armored truck nights. So I was fun. You can see me in season 3 and 4 of The Wire.
Nice.
Arguably the best crime drama ever on television. I'm very proud of it. I've worked with that. Season 3 and season 4. I've done some industrial military films. Some things you might only see if you're a trained Marine, because I'm the one that's training you via that screen. And other than that, me and my man Fox, we go back all the way back to Morgan. So this Entrepreneurs of Baltimore, this was just meant to be.
Wow.
It was meant to be.
So what do you want to get out of this? What do you think you're going to gain from being involved in this movement?
Exposure.
Okay.
Let's be honest, when you're an actor, you're kind of selling yourself. So anything that puts me on the forefront is going to be a blessing. On top of that, I got some good people I'm working with.
Okay.
Actors can be very narcissistic sometimes. So
yes,
it's good that I got some people that can do things I can't do. I can't produce. I'm not a rapper, so I have to kind of stay in my lane.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? This brings people together, the culture, the people. So it's a family thing.
Okay, cool. Well, all right. So next to Terrence, we have...
Introducing Antonio Bateman.
My name is Tony.
Tony. Hey, Tony. So how you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm excellent. I'm excellent. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Tony Bateman. I'm from Salisbury, Maryland, raised here in Baltimore. And pretty much I'm the president and owner of Pippin Beats Productions. So pretty much we record and mix people's albums, mixtapes, stuff like that.
Okay.
Also do music scores for commercials. What else? And also I also came up with my own training program for foster care students. So with the Department of Social Service, teaching foster care kids how to be audio engineers. So so pretty much instead of getting them in programs, they only put 30% of their time and get them in something they want to put 100%. So it's better for the state and better for them to push forward.
Okay, so you gotta educate us about that program. So tell us a little bit more, because I'm like, okay, now what's this about?
Pretty much it's just we just teaching them how to have it in 3 parts. So whereas you're doing vocal techniques, you're doing recording and the mixing.
Okay.
And pretty much once they're done, I actually give them their own audio production workstation so they can work on their craft at home once they graduate the program.
So how effective has this been?
It's been great. We had 2 students so far. We had 2 students so far,
okay.
And everything. Like everything's growing and everything's good, and also I've been incorporated for 6 years. So I've been in business for 6 years. I haven't been back to regular jobs in 3. So pretty much my lifestyle has been great. It's been a little rocky here and there, but I get wake up when I want. See my kids when I want. Pretty much I have a great life without asking for nobody else's help. Just putting in the power of you. Definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
He said a lot. He said a lot. Let me ask you this. As a black man, how does that feel? To be an entrepreneur, to have your own schedule, more or less, to be able to do what you want to do?
Pretty much like a superhero. That's on a whole nother level. Because it's just like it's it's like when you go to work, like the lights is already on, secretary got somebody cleaned up. Like when you figuring out how to take on all this pressure yourself and it actually works, it's like it's like the sky's the limit. It's just like it builds so much confidence and strength that you can you can operate in this world without nobody but yourself. I mean, we all at the end of the day we all need a team, but the confidence of being independent, and just taking that on and building a legacy. So you can pass it on to my kids and their kids help other people out in their lives and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, so
nice.
We're definitely making it happen. Making it happen. Tough road, but everything is coming to light.
Yeah, being on your own and being an entrepreneur, as we say.
Oh yeah, you gotta be tough. You gotta be tough.
Yeah. Do you have any moments where you're like, I can't do this, I don't want to do this?
Oh yes, definitely. They come in. They definitely come in. Yes,
yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just like when you hear how many people you're impacting from your work, and how you're changing their lives, it makes it all better. Definitely.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Which one we said? Which one we said? That's great. That's great. And next to you, we have
introducing Smoke McLean.
Smoke McLean.
Okay, Smoke McLean. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm the head engineer at Pippin Beats Productions, and I'm a producer for my own Smoke to Mars, which Pippin Beats Productions actually inspired me to do. And I've had the opportunity to work with some of the biggest artists in Baltimore and inspire other artists, also train artists to be better and focus on their craft and actually understand and know that when you are an artist, that you're not just saying words. When you express yourself, you have to know how to tap into yourself to get that delivery. It's acting. And truth be told, it's acting and actually being able to bring out a person's dream is a good feeling for me. And then also, like, thing I actually like the most is when somebody comes to me with an idea and I have to shape that for them. It's almost like taking a paintbrush, to a blank canvas and bring that out with beautiful colors. So it's a wonderful feeling.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about some of the artists you have encountered.
Well, I worked with Martina Lynch, who's the first lady to OTM. Actually brought her up honestly. She was with the Pimpin' Beats team for, I say, 2 years, and then she signed under OTM. Then also G-Baby, he's actually my nephew. Like, he came to me when he was 15 years old and said he wanted to rap, and I was like, yeah. And he wrote something, and I heard him, and said, I basically took him and showed him how to give a better delivery and how to express itself where so people would be perceptive to it. Because a lot of times when you have artists that they'll have the right words but just don't know how to place them. And people shun. But it's like everybody has something to say. And this is when you can actually take someone who actually has something positive to say or give truthful message to open people's eyes to what's going on. It's wonderful.
Now, about the rap game, because it has changed so drastically. And I have to say, I can't listen to rap today. I can't, because I'm like, what are they trying to say? I don't understand it. You know, back in the day, and I'm going to date myself, but back in the 80s, you know what someone was rapping about. It was a story, you know. So, in your profession, what part of the game are you in? Are you in today's trend, or maybe yesterday's trend, or in between, or something different?
Most definitely, as far as production goes, in today's trend, but I try to make sure that people do, and it's funny you said that, they do tell a story, because that is very important. It's not just about having fun. You know, you want those records where you do make people have fun, but at the same token, make sure that you are delivering something.
Yeah.
Of substance.
Yes, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, because we have enough what I call bubblegum rap. I can't understand. Okay, but anyway, that's my own issues. But okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so who we have now?
Introducing S Money.
I said I'm S Money.
Okay. Okay, S Money. Okay, give me some background about you.
I'm blessed.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. So what's your profession? What do you do?
I'm a distributor. I'm signed to DJ Broadly. I started off like a couple years ago selling my own CDs out the trunk, right? I ran in the files like a couple years ago, you feel me? Like from now until then, I probably ran through like 5,000 copies, so like $5 a piece.
Nice.
So, and I was just doing it on my own, like entrepreneur. Like that, I ain't had no choice though, because as a kid, I ain't had much. You feel me? So when you come, that's all a part of being an entrepreneur. You understand? Like when you gotta go out and
get it.
You feel me? So like that taught me, like I came on when I was broke. I like, man, I gotta get some money or something. So I started selling my own CD and all that other stuff. But I was basically selling my CD, and I saw it was really taking me somewhere, right? So one day I was on Facebook, and I was on social media, and DJ Broadly hit me. Like, man, I got hold of one of your CDs, man. I want you to come sit down and talk to me.
Wow.
And from there, I got clothing lines, like we got a store where you open called Credibility, my CD, and all DTLR stores, man. I got some money.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay, so
Streets.
from the street to almost the boardroom, right?
Yeah, I'm almost up, yes, sure. And I can rap real good.
Okay, because since you put yourself out there, you know what's gonna happen, right? Yeah, I'm gonna actually rap in a minute. Alright. But coming from the street, so you knew what it was to struggle. You saw an opportunity, but what turned you towards that opportunity?
Music?
Yes.
Being locked up.
Okay.
I was locked up, and all my I was calling up town while I was at home, and all my homeboys, that's what they was doing. So me, I don't got nothing but time.
Right,
So I'm
right,
like, man, that's what they everybody like, you saying bro, new video on the house, see a video on the jail. Right there, but I just started writing, and then when I came home, I I wasn't taking it serious though. Until when people start telling you like, yo, you really can do it, like you got it, like you can do it. So when I came home and started reading them raps to people, I wasn't taking it serious. Then I really went to start going to the studio, and I found the love for it. Like I like, I feel home, and I started liking it.
Wow. So if you had to mentor a kid who was in the same position that you were in, what would you say to that kid?
I don't know why it's stop what you trying to do, man. For real. Like, go get it, no matter how hard it gets. You feel me? No matter how many times you fall. Yeah. You gotta get back up. You feel me? It's only over when you quit.
Wow.
You get it.
Wow. I want to ask 1,000 more questions. Okay, this is really good. This is really good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very brief break. When we get back, we're going to talk to the ladies. They're going to turn it up, right, ladies?
If you love candles just as much as I love scented candles, please connect with Miss Aqua J. Miss Aqua J makes her own homemade soy-based candles. You'll love every scent. You can connect with her on Facebook. A Typical Journey is now available on Amazon.com. If you would like to be in the movie of A Typical Journey, please call 443-790-6303. Erotic Taboo Sensual Touch is now on Street Legal Radio every Monday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Make sure you tune in. You just might learn something. New music from rapper Wiles. WYLES. Connect with Wiles on Facebook.
She walked in with a bubble. It came with another. I approached shorty like, what's your name? What's your number? But back to the subject.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We talked to the men, and oh my gosh, they kind of blew my mind a little bit. But I know the ladies gonna take it over top. I'm team ladies, y'all. But we're gonna get some more good information from the ladies, and we want to know, why you all started this movement, started being connected to this movement. So we'll start with you. What is your name?
Introducing Miss Robin Simmons.
I am Robin Simmons.
Okay, Robin.
And I model and promote.
Okay.
Okay. So I've been in production dance with Ava Fields since maybe 7 to 18. I've done modeling, of course, it teaches you different things besides dance, poise, speaking. I've done a lot of different gigs, so to speak. That's what I call them. But I believe I model and I promote. I like to do like a lot of African American or entrepreneur, based things. People who started their own companies, and I like to promote their brands, whatever they're selling, because I know that purpose and point. If your purpose and your point for your clothing line is to better something or something that some people, or I'm with it, I'll just throw it on, free of charge, things like that. But that's just here and there. But really, I'm doing a Miss Maryland pageant.
Okay, so when is that?
That's my biggest endeavor. That actually starts in November.
Okay.
I'm really nervous, but my whole point of doing this, if I can make it, I want a lot of people. There are young women who have dreamed of it. It wasn't one of my dreams, but there are young women who dream of it, and I see talk, want to speak better, poise, all of that. I want to show them that I'm so sorry, I'm tongue-tied. I want to show them that I can do it, they can do it, and I kind of want to put Maryland back on the map. I know Baltimore has been looked down upon with the last events, the most recent events we've been having going on, and I want to let them know that there are still beautiful people here, and let us shine.
Okay, great. So modeling and production. Modeling is such a broad field. And we all know statistically a lot of models don't make it for a lot of different reasons. So what makes you different?
Like I said, I'm more of a promotional model, so I'm not pushing myself. I'm pushing your brands and your ideas. So it's more of a, I want to be a part of something bigger. So yeah, I'm going with the nice look, I guess, that's circumstantial. But it's nothing if it's not a force behind it or a purpose. So I believe that since I'm always for something, that's what makes me successful. I'm not just trying to show my next spot. There's something else besides that.
Okay. So if I was I am an entrepreneur, but if I wanted you to say, look, I want you to wear such and such, I want you to come to this event and, you know, model or whatever. So that's your thing. Yes. That's what you do. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I just wanted to get clarity for those, you know, who might not have understood.
And the difference is you will not see me
bikini
nude.
Okay. Nude.
I'm also pushing forward this small, it's a little program that I have called Queening. And it's not for African American, it's not for white, it's for all urban women. Okay. And it's just to let them know that we are queens, we are still queens. A lot of, today's is a lot of shaking and twerking. And
I'm glad you said that.
I want to let them know that this can sell as well.
Right.
Speaking from brand,
Okay, so in your program called Queening, tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, so it's for urban women who basically want to do better in their community. You have like the smallest idea, like, hey, I want to go pick up trash, but I don't think anybody will do it with me, or I might look crazy. What you do is you communicate with all the other women in your area, young women in your area. You say, hey, look, let's do it together. Maybe it'll look cooler if we do it together. And it actually works. Like we've passed out lunches, we've done like pads and deodorant and like care packages. Hand them out. Women feel better if another woman cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, oh, that girl stinks. It's like, here, baby girl, take this package. Right. Empowerment.
All about the delivery of messages. Yeah. Good. And empowerment. Okay, so I ask everybody, this is my trick thing that I say to people when they say empowering or empowerment. So what does that mean for you?
To me, it's like even the smallest. Okay, I know there are a lot of people that are, what do you call them? I want to say less fortunate, or they believe that they're less fortunate. You may have money, I may have a bright spirit, and you might have better access because you have cash to go do it. But I want people to know that whatever you have, it's worth it. Use it, go do it. Don't worry about some people might not have the best delivery, but just because you put it up for, maybe somebody's there that can be like, look, I see it, I notice it, let me help you.
Let me mold you.
Yeah, let me mold you. Kind of like what a lot of everybody is saying.
Yeah. Wow, see? Gosh, I love it.
Introducing Miss Whitney.
Whitney. Hi, Whitney.
Hi.
Alright, so tell us a little about yourself. I see you about to just jump over here, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm hyper. That's the first thing. I'm a very energetic person. That's important. And aside from that, I do a number of things. I would like to first say I wasn't always an entrepreneur. I actually was a banker for a long time. And that taught me a lot to be able to help other people in terms of financial awareness and understanding, you know, cash flow and things like that when it comes to business. Aside from that, before I really started to dive into my own personal art and things like that, I worked with a friend of mine named Alan Upshur, and we collaborated and created something called GoSo. It's called Get Out and Stay Out. And basically, through that, it's a number of things that are going on, but, you know, speaking out with children in schools because he was in prison, and so on and so forth. So he basically shows people you can do anything you put your mind to. He actually has like his real estate license and stuff like that now. So I helped him on the financial side of understanding how to build his credit and things like that so that he can, you know, expand in business and so forth as real estate is concerned. And in that, basically just trying to help people better themselves through things that I already know. And I know a lot when it comes to the financial side of life. I know a lot when it comes to art too, but we'll get to that in a moment. But mostly that's where it began for me. And then I realized maybe I don't need to be making money in the way that I'm making money, because it's not necessarily, working at a bank to me isn't like honest work. People say that it's because you go to, it's not. People say it is because you go to work and you receive a paycheck and you didn't quote unquote rob or steal from anybody, but I tell you, if you really understand terminology, you are robbing and stealing from everybody. And calling it a lot of other things, that's really what it is. And it's nice to educate people on other ways to have money, know how to bank, and maybe not have to bank in the way that they thought they were before. I always try to advocate simple bank for people because it's a free banking system, things like that. And you can have a debit card and all of this and still do everything, you know, but do it without all these costs and other issues. So aside from that, I myself am a model as well. Lately I've been working with my older cousin Carlton. He's a very good photographer. I've been modeling for a while, and I just like it. I don't really have it. I'm not as, like, she's coming from a real special place with hers. I just like to do it. And it does pay decently when you get, you know, a pretty good job. Aside from that, I mostly concern myself with art now. Art and teaching art is my main focus and main concern. Yesterday I actually did a live painting at someone's wedding, and it was very nice. Wow. Basically branding myself in that manner. I make jewelry, I do design clothes, things like that. So I try to stay busy and use every gift that I have in order to create some sort of income. And I definitely don't mind trying to reach out to others and try to help them get to a place where they can generate income too. And also networking for others is something that I like to do. There's a young man who's going to be coming up here in a moment, and I kind of spoke out to Brian about him because he's a really good you know, music artist, and he does production and animation stuff. And I felt like it would be nice for him to be a part of this as well, because if you have talent and you're doing something and you have multiple things that you're doing, you really do need someone to shine a light on you if you're not going to do it for yourself, because there's no way you're going to get out there being quiet and closed, you know. You have to express yourself. And I think it's really awesome what Brian's doing, because I wouldn't meet any of these people or know them if it wasn't for him. So, yeah.
And I think he's also created a networking team.
Exactly, yeah, that's very, people
that's important.
It's not always what you know, it's
who you know.
Because there are a lot of people who know nothing and they're doing great things. Look at Donald Trump, everyone. Like, you know, so that's not
drag him into this.
Be real for a moment there, you know. It's really cool, you know, so,
yeah. Let's talk about this financial literacy for a minute, because I think it's a big thing in the African American community. And we're not really educated about it, particularly the credit,
it's
money,
not
it's just money smart. You know, I think that's a problem within our community. So how could you educate someone about just those two components?
Oh my goodness, it's plenty of ways. It's actually not as difficult as people make it. For one, the most important thing everyone needs to do is create a budget within whatever you're making. It doesn't matter how small your income is, you can create a budget for it. You may not be able to do a lot of things, but there comes sacrifice. So it's about, what are you really trying to do? Are you trying, you know, like, what are you really trying to do? Are you really trying to pay bills and do certain things, or do you just say that you are? So, you know, for me, I work at Michael's part-time. I make like $9 an hour. I don't mind saying that. I don't care. And that's where I also teach the free drawing and like painting classes and things like that. So I really, you know, you can do stuff. You know, sometimes when people look at you from the outside, they think you have to have all of this finance pouring in order to do certain things. Sometimes you just have to manage your stuff right. Another thing I would say is focusing on, you know, having some sort of vision board or writing down what your goals really are and how much they cost truly, and overestimating. Never underestimate, always overestimate.
Very good point. Very good point.
Even with your taxes, like if you know how much you make, you should always overestimate what they'll take out. You know, maybe say for yourself, account for a few hours that you might have thought you were late or something throughout the course of, you know, if you get paid hourly on that tax. Just really be mindful and being aware. And that's about it, I could say. That would be the start. And with kids, I would say the best way to start teaching them is with coins. Force them to save their coins. Anytime they receive change from something, do not allow them to spend it. Force them to put it away. You know, and then they'll see it grow and it become habit.
It's habit. And I think that, you know, unfortunately in our society, we have these big brand names that we support all the time, and in our community, especially lower income communities, you're going broke. To wear Jordans, and how much are Jordans? $200?
Too much.
Y'all got on Jordans back there?
got some Jordan.
Oh,
Absolutely.
he gonna get cut. He gonna get cut.
I got on Chuck Taylors, I can't afford it. I'm struggling black.
But I'm bringing that out to say that we have to be very conscious of where we're spending our money. You know, or you may can afford it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan doesn't wear Jordans.
Jordan doesn't wear Jordans.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't wear Jordans.
Oh, making them.
You just said something that what I will speak on with that is, if you go online and look at economic like structure and like social structure in terms of our community and where we spend money, we don't. We will spend over into someone else's and demographic. I'll say to not sound too, but I'll choose another demographic. When you think maybe, and this is not to be racist or anything, just being honest. When you think about the Jewish community, they spend into their own community businesses 10 times over before it moves out of their, their realms. They will force it to stay within their. They will find people who do whatever they need to purchase that have the same type of belief system or cultural background as them to support. We don't do it because we have a negative stigma about our own businesses, and we should remove that. Hopefully, the show will help do that.
Self-love is what we need among the culture.
I could definitely talk about this for days, but yeah, because she just hit a lot of buttons that we definitely need to talk about in our community. But thank you so much. And what is your name?
Introducing Miss Angie.
My name's Angela.
Everyone call me Angie.
Okay, Angie. Well, welcome. So tell us a little bit about Angie.
I've been in Baltimore my whole life, but I was really born in Augusta, Georgia. I also use talented young ladies. I also do modeling, at the side, but I work full time. Still trying, develop and manage.
Absolutely.
And, just like they are, working hard for what I do, just out there providing for myself. People say, like, I got it easy, but honestly, I don't. Because I'm just working hard, just like any individual, and I'm just keep the movement going. And when this opportunity was offered to me by the gentleman, Mr. Brian himself, so I said, absolutely, I'm going to take that opportunity, because I want to develop myself. I want to get into acting, I want to, because I have a strong sense of humor. I mean, I'm not showing the humor now, but.
And I asked them to be very light on this show. I don't understand her.
It's just that, I want to take it to the next level because I can act so good and my humor. And, because when I go to work, people be bored and I look at them and, they don't want to be here. And I just, get the concept of them. And I jerk like, wait, Terrence here, when I first met him. He kept making me laugh during the whole first episode. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I get it. But he's a sweet gentleman. He's a sweet guy. His energy. When he's talking about his energy, he said to you, he liked your energy, your vibe, and that's what he said to me. He said, I like your energy. It's positive, and that's what I'm sitting around here, positive energy around everybody. And I see these individuals. They have talent, and that's why I'm trying to get my talent going.
Okay.
My career. I mean, I have a Facebook model page. My model name is Demetria Keeve. And all my pictures on there, because I learned from somebody, I separate your personal from your business.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that.
And
everybody got that.
And that's how Brian responded to the page. He said, I like your talent, I like your look. I'm looking for a model who can do acting. And I said, just let me know, and we can work from there.
Cool. And I know I started off with a question, and the question was, what do you want to gain from this? So we're going to revisit that, because I think I did 1 or 2 people, and I kind of forgot. But we're going to revisit that. So modeling. You've been doing modeling for how long?
Honestly, I started at 27.
27.
And now I'm 34.
Okay, I was going to say, you don't have to date yourself. But, okay.
I was going to say, before anything, a friend of mine, he was just saying, like, you take some pictures. I said, all right, let me take some pictures. A friend of mine before him said, you're going to be a model one day. I said, yeah, right. So I didn't believe him. And then when he took photos, he said, you got that look, you got that potential. Even when I'm just wearing regular clothes, I still have that look. Right. I don't boost that off the look because it's the confidence and the self-respect I give myself going out there. Absolutely. And I have to show an example because my siblings now, they're doing their own thing. I'm proud of them. And they say they just learn from what you do. Whatever you do, they do it. And I just try, and then now they're doing their own thing, and I'm proud of them. What they do. And so I just keep it going, and that's when, you know, I started training with KL models. And it was a wonderful experience, and gave me some techniques of what to learn. So now I'm officially signed with Models Exquisite with Mr. Dominic Reed. He's the CEO of the company. So we're gonna set up for headshot shoots and everything, and then go from there. And I talked to a gentleman about he owns his own adult ice beverage for promoting and having events. So he's gonna take me under his wing and show me what to do to learn how to promote the beverage and also promote parties, because I like to do hosting gatherings and stuff.
Nice, nice. So Angela, modeling is tough. So how are you going to sustain?
Well, you know, like I said, I just got signed, and you know, I'm just like, it feel like I'm starting over because I have worked with a lot of photographers, and you know, I just used to do it for free, you know, just to get myself out there, like you said, exposure, exposure, put the photos out there, you know, any other opportunity can come along. You know, and I'm not in a rush, you know, I keep myself occupied because I have other ideas. Right now, getting back into typing up a story that a friend of mine that read it is called Is It a Dream or a Nightmare? And it's a very interesting story. He read it so much, instead of turning it into a novel, he wanted to turn it into a movie. So it's a very interesting story, so I got to get back on that because I've been behind a lot of things, because it's what you call a distraction. You can get easily distracted everywhere you go.
Yes.
So I need to get back into my projects or anything. So I'm just taking it one day at a time, and then everything will fall into place. You know, I don't want to do it all at once.
Okay, good. I mean, it's all tough. Everything that you guys have mentioned so far, I mean, it's just a tough thing, you know, to do, tough things to do. So you gotta, like you said, stay focused, get that noise from, and it happens, because life is life.
It's like you say, because I haven't been to church in a long time, it's like saying you're fighting through the storm.
Yeah.
And it's a battle. And I fight it all the time, and I always outcome it. And, you know, yes, I have my moments.
Sure.
But I always look at myself in the mirror and say, it's time to fight. And that's why I overcome it every day.
Nice.
And leave out with a smile on my face.
That's what it's about. Yeah. Right. That's what it's about. Because a lot of people give up.
And that's one thing I don't do. I got a nickname. You can call me Nike. I just do it. Because my method is always saying actions are stronger than words.
Sure.
People talk, but my actions are very 100%. Then that's what they call me, because I have loyalty. Right. And I show my actions. And then they wonder why I don't talk about it, because words are cheap. You say your words, that means you're not really doing it.
Absolutely.
And that's why I show my actions. That's why I keep quiet, get to work. Progress is made.
Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, what can you say after that? That's awesome. Very awesome.
Introducing Miss Toon.
And next to you we have
Toon.
Toon.
Yes.
Okay. Toon. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Annapolis. I'm a female rapper. I'm a cosmetologist, and I model.
And you model.
Yeah.
So with all of that, because I'm listening to your resume, and those are tough choices. So I'll ask you, just like I asked the ladies, how will you sustain?
Just do what I know how to do.
Which
and
is?
keep doing me. Just do what I like to do. My first choice would be rapping, then that's my favorite.
You like to rap?
Yeah, I started rapping first, and then I started doing it, and then I started modeling.
Okay.
I'm actually working on the calendar.
Oh, okay.
For 2017.
Okay.
And I'm working on a solo project and a project with my homegirl.
Okay.
On the music side.
So rapping. So what category would you put your raps in? Is it like I talked about before, where I could understand you? It's not bubblegum rap. She said it's not bubblegum rap. Okay. Yeah, oh, you know that too. I wrote for y'all.
I talk about whatever I'm going through. I make party songs. I can talk about life stories.
Okay.
Whatever I'm feeling.
What's your best rap? You think?
Which one we rap it?
Oh, you sent your stuff.
No. What's my best rap? Like, what do I like to do the best?
Which one out of all your raps that you had, your collection, which one do you like the best? Or maybe which one do people like the best? That's probably a better question.
People haven't heard all my new stuff because I just been working. I've been in the studio a lot this year.
What about your old stuff?
I think the favorite song people like is called Get It Crackin'.
Okay.
And me and my homegirl Diamond. It's about just getting it cracking.
What is cracking? What does that mean?
Just getting it done.
Get
Making stuff happen.
Making things happen.
We can make it.
Okay, great. So modeling. Tell us about modeling. Why modeling?
I don't know. I had a photographer. I needed to do a shoot for my album cover one time.
Okay.
And after that shoot, she was like, I think you should really just get into it. I was like, okay, I'll try it. And after that, I just fell in love with it. I just like getting dressed up, different looks, makeup, hair, just like all of that.
Because you're a girl. You know, that's what you do, right? So tell us about the hair thing. Cosmetology. Now that's a big field nowadays. And I think it's changed some because you got the weaves and what else? They got some new stuff out. Crocheting and you know all
natural hair is really coming big.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord.
So yeah, I be getting into all the natural hair, dreadlocks. I can do dreadlocks. I can do perms. I can do curves. I can do everything.
And you have your license?
Yes. It just came this week.
Nice. What you want to do with that license? Are you going to work on your own or in a
I'm
salon?
going to meet with this lady tomorrow. They work at the salon. So I just want kind of like oldish. So she told me I could switch it up a little bit so we can get together and see if we can remodel it.
Okay.
Nice.
So does it sound casting?
Yeah, that's what it sounds
I could be.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Lessons coming back.
That's good. So we want to revisit this question that I started out and kind of waned away from. So what do you guys want to get from this movement, from this project? Anybody want to start?
I missed it. So, like I said, I'm kind of like a rough draft myself. So I figure if I set forth and get the exposure, hopefully the children can see me like, look, hey, you know what? I can do what she's doing a little bit better. And even that, you know, go for it.
Okay.
Show me. Show us all. Show yourself. You never know.
You never know. And that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Anyone else?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I raised my hand like we were in school.
It's okay. It's okay.
But, I would say just to meet people and exposure and to let people know about various things that I do. And also really networking, that's the main thing. Like,
yeah.
Because Baltimore is so weird with networking.
I've heard that. I've heard that 1,000 times. Like, there's
so weird.
Yeah.
You just can't tell a person you have, you know, you appreciate what they're doing, you would like to work with them. You're a creep if you say that. You're like you're a stalker. It's like, you know, like, okay.
Okay, Baltimoreans, we got to do better. I've heard it like 1,000 times, really. I really have. So that's not a good thing.
So with this show, like being role models on the set, you know, they see the show and see what we're doing. You know, it'll give them time to sit down and think, or whatever they do. Like, if they can do it, I know I can do it. If you strongly believe it in yourself and in your heart and in your spirit, you know you do it. You just gotta have faith in yourself and not just keep away from the negativity.
Yes.
Embrace that positivity in yourself, because that negativity can hit you hard and make you doubt yourself, and it'll hurt your heart.
Sure.
And so, you know.
But how hard is it to stay away from negativity? It just seems to come.
It pops up everywhere you go.
So how do you deal? Somebody give me an example. How do you deal?
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Ignore it, you know, because it's some people like they're because they see you doing great things, they're not doing great things, so they just like bring their negativity on you, like they doubting it and they hating on you, and it's just like that's just all it is, haters.
Division. Somebody said that. Yeah, we said that earlier.
And it's just like, and it's like, well, you know, I don't care what you say. This is my vision. This is my idea. I'm going for it. And if that's how you feel, keep it moving. That's all you do.
Nice. Okay, who else? What do you guys?
Okay, pretty much what I'm getting out of this, out of this whole situation, just pretty much just being around like-minded people. entrepreneurs, the teamwork and network. Like she said, Baltimore is a weird place of networking. So, it's good that we
like the terminology, weird place.
So now we're in a room where we're forced to, we're forced to network, we're forced to meet each other, and we're forced to, see what everybody does. Pretty much have an open mind to everybody's services, and you never know who you might need or what you might need.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely.
Good point. Anyone else?
Terrence?
Oh boy. For me, I'll be honest with you. Baltimore is a weird place, period. They're talking about the network. This is just a strange place. The culture is beautiful. The people are beautiful. Upper management, as far as the government who's running the city, is questionable.
Yeah.
Law enforcement is questionable.
Yes.
The policies. I used to work for social services. I was a caseworker at one time. It's questionable. Food stamps, temporary cash assistance. The birth rate, the death rate. I'm from Washington, D.C. There's folks in D.C. are scared to come to Baltimore. What does that tell you about Baltimore? You know what I mean? So the positivity that you see here is landmark. Mostly these people wouldn't get along out there. You understand what I'm saying? This is something where we've kind of grouped together through Fox. He's kind of like the tie that binds. That crab that's in the barrel doesn't exist here. Not here. Because there's love. And we want to see everybody progress. I've never been to acting school. I don't know what God has planned for me. So me ending up on the wire, being a gangster, hey, that's fantastic. As long as I'm doing it in real life, we get locked up.
Right.
It's an outlet. These fellas here have an outlet. These ladies have an outlet. There's something in them that God gave. And instead of keeping it to themselves or trying to go work for somebody else and make their kids rich, send them to private school, keeping it right here. So what am I? This is for me. This is therapy for me. It's therapy. I get to be around my people, do something for my people, the gift that God gave me. So that's it. Can't get no better than that.
Can't get no better than that. Wow.
I love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
Fox. It's Baltimore. Fox.
We love Fox.
This is good. This is really good. Anyone else? I got everybody else. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, see, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. So we're going to take a very brief break, and then we're going to come back with closing remarks.
For all of your photography needs, reach out to TR Photography. The studio is located at 5209 York Road, Baltimore, Maryland, or you can call Timothy at 410-262-0083. For all of your catering needs, please visit www.IamAlexanderandcompany.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So we're going to find out from the cast members, what is it really like to work with Mr. Brian Foxworth? Terrence, what is it? Tell us. Give us the scoop.
Fox. See, y'all gotta remember, me and Fox go back to Morgan State, and I'm talking about not the new Morgan State with the security guards and the nice new bridge, 95, 94 Morgan State where you can still get hurt and get an education. You learn both sides.
Okay.
So me and Fox go back to throwing parties back in the dorm rooms, charging people at the door. He's always been an entrepreneur. If you ever needed maybe a Black and Mild or something, you stop past Fox's room. He got the little cookies and things. Commissary. He was always, he was always the one that was gonna make a little extra on the side.
Right.
I go to the barbershop, Fox can cut his own hair. That's how you get down. It's always been like that. So this is one of the things where I haven't seen him for a couple of years, and then I bump back into him, and he's looking at me like, yo, I seen you on the wire and shooting at people, and I'm looking at him like, why aren't you at work? Because it's the middle of the day, I'm chilling. He said, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm doing my own thing. And by the time he kind of ran it down for me, I was like, wow, really? In Baltimore, where people don't always get along, you pulling this off?
Right.
So when he told me about it, to me, it was just meant to be, to be honest with you. I like to joke with him, you might hear me say Fox has the vision, but it's true. Fox has a vision. He's seen all of this before we sat here. He started off with 2 people that aren't even here right now. So this is something, when I say working with Fox, it's an inspiration because you're not going to find much positivity out there. Trust me. I've been out there in the acting world. These fellas do music, production. Everybody's not going to be your friend. Everybody's not going to encourage you. Everybody don't have kind words for you. Mostly it's chop, chop, give me what I want, hurry up and wait. We'll say, look, these ladies will tell you, I'll say hurry up and wait. That's what they give you. Fox, all positivity. You just won't get any negativity from you. He'll take the time with you. If you're seasoned, he'll let you do your own thing. If you're not seasoned, he'll coach you a little bit. If you need to be connected with somebody, that's what the networking is for.
Absolutely.
So when you say, how's it like working with Fox? I mean, it's you know you're going in a positive direction. And you know there's nothing that's really going to hold you back from it. I think the last scene we shot, we started off with like 3 cameras, a couple of technical difficulties. He got down to 1 camera. He still knocked out the scene.
Wow.
Casting problems. Wow. Maybe a young lady can't make it here. Maybe she missed her flight from New York. Maybe she's a model and she didn't get here in time. Fox has to swap it out. You have to find somebody else. We have to make it work. So it's going to happen. And when you have somebody that has that foundation, like looking at you like, what's wrong with you? This is going to happen. Right. It makes you feel like it's meant to be. So.
Nice. Wow.
So that's my
teary-eyed over here.
That's my 2.5
Anyone else?
I would say honestly, working with Fox is been very inspirational. You know, like you said, it's a blessing. And, you know, he's a good man. You know, he's very professional with what he does. He keeps it motivated, the job going, yeah, you have a little fun time, but once the camera's rolling, it's on. It's on. You know? And I love every minute of it. Yeah. And we don't just look at him as somebody we work with. I consider him his family. Wow. You know, we stay in contact every now and then. When he's going through something, I just say, hey, what's good? He called me cuz, and I'm like, all right, big bro, you know I'm here for you. You know, just, I mean, not advice, but I can listen. That's the only advice I can give you.
And that's important,
right?
When you're doing something like this, that is important to be able to say, I'm not having a good day, I'm not having a good spell, and to be able to lean on your people.
Right.
Because everybody needs that.
You know, he had, one bad moment, and I just reached out to him. You know, I said, everything cool, everything all right? You know, he'll tell me, sometimes, I'm good, sis. I said, all right, well, you know the number, hit me up.
Right. That's important. Excellent. Anyone else?
Some people.
Anyone else want to chime in?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think, like, actually meeting him, I wasn't going to expect the relationship to actually grow, you know? And kind of found out he actually moved around my way. And I was with my daughter at the scene. And I was actually, like, I was going through something serious, like you know, and he gave me positive feedback. And that's the thing, it's like being surrounded by so much negativity, it's easy for a person to sink back into it. So it's like God always set the right people around you, you know. And it was like at that point in time, like, he was the right person to be there.
Wow.
And it's grown to the point where it's so, like if it is an issue, like yeah, I can hit him up.
Okay. Nice. Anyone else?
You worked with me before.
Oh yeah, about to say, yeah, like pretty much, like you know, like pretty much they already said everything, but pretty much, you know, just positive vibes, you know, great. For the first time I met him, you know, like, you know, pretty much it's just, you know, it's been just positive, you know, been a great experience the whole time, you know. And it's like, you know, he's been cool, you know, he's been down to my place of business, you know, sat and chilled for a while, and you know, and it's like everything, we should call it 100 with him, you know, so everything's been, you know, straight business, you know, and great fun and positive vibes. So I had no problem, everything is good in my book, definitely.
Nice. Anyone else?
We're actually filming a scene at the studio right after this.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Ball keeps rolling.
Ball keeps rolling.
Y'all want to stop? 1233 Burgundy Street. Yes.
Okay. See, y'all see what he did, right?
Yeah.
I always give people opportunity to put their information out there. Y'all see what he did. He gonna get cut.
That must be a magic word, the secret word for you.
Oh yeah.
Because she gonna get cut.
I tell him, always tell him, like, you gonna get cut. Okay. All right, anyone else in the chat?
I'm just, I have not worked with them. This will be my first time, and I'm ecstatic, especially the energy is like just flowing. I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready to go to boom. What'd you say?
1233 packages.
I'm gonna get the real shot for him.
I just like the way he approached the situation.
Yeah.
He's a very good business person.
Wow.
I don't know, he's very, and he,
like he actually is friendly in a way that I will say I did have a typical Baltimore moment. Like he's creepily friendly. But it was like I had to have one of those dissecting conversations. Like he's really like doing a lot with himself, and this is awesome. And he's a very focused person and not like fooling around in any way. Like, he's really serious. Right. Very straightforward about what he expects and what he can and cannot, what what's going to happen. And I like that. I like people who just tell you this is what's going to happen.
Transparency.
Yeah, transparent.
Because it means a lot.
Indeed.
And plus,
in business.
I just had some questions, and he was straightforward with it. He didn't jump around the question. He just said straight to the point. And I was like, because I was like, if this not one of them, like, them reality shows you see on TV.
Right.
I ain't down for that. I'll watch it, but I ain't down for it. He said, no, this is not what we do. He showed me a clip, and I said, okay, let me know, I'm down for it. Yeah.
The vision.
Told you, Fox had the vision.
Yeah, the vision. Wow. You were gonna say?
I forgot.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. One thing go ahead.
When I met him, since I met him, you feel me? No, I just said, but my whole crew, like even now my manager, Rod, no, you feel me? Like, because like when you're doing that entrepreneur thing, like you get so many dreams. You feel me? Like everybody, like I can do this for you, I can do that for you, I can do that, but nobody never come through. Half the stuff they saying they're going to do, right? So when I brought it to my people's attention, like I didn't even remember I sold him a CD years ago, right? So he had hit me and was like, hey, yo, I see you working, you go on my page, you see I'm working, right? So he like, I see you working, I'm gonna ride with you. So it was just another thing out that I sent to them.
Right.
I was like, what are you talking about? And they was like, man, I don't know. But a couple of them was saying, don't do it, is there money in it? What you want to do? How you want to do it?
Which are all good questions.
But I don't want to be the type that act like I'm too good for anything. Cause I remember reaching out to artists back in the day, and they like, no, I don't know. They were rocking with me, but now they the same ones that want to rock with me.
Okay.
So, but yeah. So if anybody like now they don't want to rise, trying to come up, you feel me? Like I'm with it. That's what it is.
That's good. Yeah, I'm teary-eyed.
So Meloni, how was your experience working with me?
Oh man, I had to cut him. I knew it was coming. No,
okay, gotcha.
I think somebody said it. It was like, at first I was like, whoa, what's going on? Not really sure. But the overall experience, what I do love about him is that he reaches out. When Jackie, myself, and Colin, we were doing our own little, thing. Like, Brian, can you do this? Can you help us out? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. No problem. Just let me know when. Love that about you. Love that about you. Love the professionalism. Love that about you. When we first initially started connecting, your vision was so clear. You guys said that. So clear, so vivid. This is what I want. I saw that. I clearly see what you want. And you don't get that all the time. When I interview, and I've interviewed so many people, I don't get the vision. I'm like, okay, I get it. Okay, don't get it, I get it, kind of get it up. Yours was clear. It was very clear. So that to me speaks volumes. That speaks volumes.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How he want to interview me on my own show is what I want to know, y'all. How does that work? He's going to get cut, sliced, all of it.
That's a big word. The word cut, you know.
I left production. I said I was going to cut you. Because he wanted this way and that way, which is another thing. But I learned something from him. When we were doing our last production out in Randallstown, he was like, no, you need to do it like this. You need to switch this around. And I'm looking at him because, as I told some of you, I'm trying to do my own, film. So I'm like, I'm looking at him like, okay, he's on my room. Okay, he's on that. Okay, I understand it. So you're teaching me something. I've learned a lot from you.
Thank you. I feel it's mutual.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, enough of that mushy stuff. I don't do mushy stuff. I've been crying and everything. But Ryan told me that he wanted me to host season 1, right? The reunion. So I'll be doing that. Isn't that something?
Right. Congratulations.
Yep.
I wonder how many times she's gonna say cut.
Oh, you just don't know. You gotta be around me more. See.
And I'm just know the name and time and place, so I can just wonder how many times she say cut.
Other thing, if we start counting how many times she said cut and we save on change and draw, like she said, we'll be rich.
We'll be rich.
I was gonna say, I'm like, people go to TGI Fridays, I can shoot whatever you want. I say, just look up there and you see cut, I'll just say, all right, that's what she wants. I told you, I got a sense of humor, it just gotta wait, come out.
That's okay. Hey, but this is the fun part. Right. So before we close out, I want to give everyone an opportunity to tell where we can find them on Facebook, on websites, or whatever. So we're going to start with the ladies first.
Okay, so we were supposed to, I actually have some tidying up to do. So
Okay, that's fine. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Next.
My Facebook is Witwit. Don't laugh at that either, guys. It's WHU. It's WHIT and then WIT. As in Wit. Yes, as in Wit. But aside from that, my Instagram is thestone.iam, as in dot is in period.
Okay.
That's where you can find me for booking inquiries and whatever sort.
And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we want to have this information at the bottom of the screen or in the closing remarks.
You can find me on Facebook at Angela Williams. So find me. Just look for the blue flower. That's all it is.
The blue flower.
Yes, blue flower.
You can follow me on Instagram at FCP10. That's FCP10. And you can follow me on Facebook at Tequila 10 Smith.
And we're spelling tune T-U-N-E?
T-U-N-E.
Okay. Thanks.
Follow me on everything.
Okay, how?
Just Google me. I'm Lord Cab, Ask Money. 1700 Cab, like SoundCloud, iTunes, DTLR. You feel me? Just Google me, Cab, Ask Money. Yeah.
You so smooth, man. Google me, baby.
Pretty much, you can find me at Instagram if you're looking for any recording, mixing, mastering, training at Pimpin' Beats. And also, you can reach me on my business line at 443-473-1287. So if you're looking for any recording, mixing, mastering, training, I can definitely help you.
How we spelling pimpin'?
Oh, P-I-M-P, letter N, Beats with a Z.
All right, had to ask.
Beats.
That's right. Ask. Okay.
You can find me on Facebook. My son says I'm too old to be on Instagram and Twitter. It's for the younger generation. So you can find me on Facebook under Terrence Whitehurst. Or you can hit my Gmail on natturner187@gmail.com.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get in contact with me through Facebook and Instagram as Teddy McLean L, or email. Just drop a line. Let me know what type of production that you are actually looking for, or be Pimpin' Beats Productions.
Okay.
That is Prosperous Rainy Sunshine. Prosperous Rainy Sunshine.
Okay.
Spelled correctly.
Okay, spelled correctly.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Okay, so we have 2 rappers, right?
Yeah.
So are we going to do a rap? Did I put you on the spot? Sorry. I'm not really sorry, but.
I want to say what I want to say.
I got to do it back in the day.
Can I say what I want to say?
It's on you.
Oh, no sense.
Go ahead, Tim.
No.
No, I thought I was going to let
Wait, Sissy, go ahead.
Come on, we trying to sell this now.
Slick wordplay killed every track I riddled on. Same court you dribbled on, I MVP'd it. Weed is needed. Stick my dick and never eat it. Protect my shit from diseases. You squeeze, you meet Jesus. Look, I say I'm a gangster. Holler, ride with melon face up in your mouth now. How the hell does it taste? I'm a hustler. Running for money, dollars I chase. If you fuck around, nigga, I mozzarella your face. My cheddar, long enough to get a nigga done. That chop ain't acapella cause I got it with the drum. My gun, all I talk about is my gun. My 4-5 up like I'm missing my thumb. I'm numb, cause I don't feel nothing niggas talking. If it's something niggas parking, niggas jumping out and walking, get the dumping out and sparking, put them niggas in the coffin, that's war. Spell it backwards, that'll get you raw. I sell it back to niggas, that's if it don't make them know. And celebrate the niggas, they should get a different job. The hell and back, fuck, if I won't ever meet God, I'm a boss player. These niggas still big pimp. My teeth won't blink, so I ride by grinning. Won't stop until I'm finished because it's very expensive to ride on 20 inches. Niggas in pink clothes remind me of women. I'm winning. Got spinach. You niggas pockets filled with linen. Wide awake, I ain't sleeping. Niggas get it, can't keep it. If I go broke, somebody knows get the same treatment. I'm in the range creeping the same chicken, the same freezer. I'm on his ass, niggas can't leave him. How you gonna beat them people winning and still cheating? Hoes see me and start weeping. I'm the best, that's no secret. So all that shit they talking is irrelevant. Got homies that'll snatch you out your body. Bring me the skeleton.
See that? I could see that. I really saw somebody snatching somebody.
Bars. Right, bars.
That was tight. I said, getting money situation, here's the blueprint. If you ain't bringing cash here, I don't need your 2 cents. I can't even do sense, can't stand me, you should sit more. And I'm trying to eat but don't beat, that's the shit show. You suicidal lift doors. Mad that I'm winning, I'm on my grind, it's my time, so I'm better than sinning. Getting cheese at me grinning, bitch I never been timid, I'm going get it at your head like a fitted, convicted. Bad bitch still spitting like David, I pop you. On some Molly shit, my bitches just rated, and we never behaving. Plus them bitches be hating, so that's a first class meal for the nigga she dating. So that's crazy, diamond hard the spot. Conceded for a reason, see you looking part nice. First class flights, all the while I'm sparking up. Who tree you barking up? Oh, I thought it's such, I'm baked like a bloodworm, it's all real, ain't no faking it. Everybody knows I'm about to blow like a handkerchief, took a minor break. If you don't know me, I'm an acquired taste, so on your mind, to stay tuned to all this mind per se. I'm from Annapolis, Murderland, yeah, born and raised. I said you can't fuck with me, just to paraphrase. You can you can see the star rising like an early day. I'm in the sky, fly like where them birdies play. You can't reach me, you sweet, you think it's peachy. Still ain't doing shit but wanting a Mickey sweet tea, so sip this. Fuck it, a couple rolls up on my hit list when I fuck them, turn them around, cause I know that they been misled. Make her nigga eat me out and tell them I don't give head. Jesus with
It definitely coming to the studio.
Okay. The scene that we're shooting is for them too. He's gonna be opening. She's gonna be opening for his show.
Yeah, right. I got my cameraman. I got my cameraman coming down too. I just called to schedule it up, so I'm gonna shoot the video and cut it down there. The day gonna go down there too.
There you go.
All right. Wow. Well, yeah. stuff together. Okay.
It just got real.
It just got real.
It's like, can I ask around? Because you know she was really glad.
Alright. I'm still teary-eyed over here. They just...
That's a beautiful feeling.
They did their thing. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm getting myself together, but we're going to close this thing out. I'd like to thank everyone for sharing about the movement, under Brian Foxworth. It's a very important movement. We need entrepreneurs to have a forum, and they have that. They have that thanks to you. We need artists who have a forum where they can get themselves out and get recognized. We have it, and that is Tuesday. So, ladies and gentlemen, Brian, tell them how they can reach you.
You can check me out on Facebook, Brian Pookie Foxworth. You can also see some clips on YouTube, Daily Motion, Vimo, Instagram. And also, too, just look out for season 1. I can't talk about what major networks I've been kind of communicating and reach out with, but most likely we will be on a major network on TV, and sometime in 2017.
And this is Entrepreneurs of Baltimore LLC.
All right, we love you, fans, followers, haters. We love you too. Hold up, season 1 now.